Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel. You guys are watching a Rich and Jazzy live. If you guys are not subscribed to our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Turn that bell notification on so you know every time that we come out with a new vlog. We're trying our best to get these vlogs at least two. The least is two every week. So we're trying our best to get those vlogs out to you guys, and we hope that you guys just enjoying watching us at home. For people that have been rocking with us for a long time, they're used to watching us like go
every
always
day.
Yeah, going out, doing things around Atlanta. We live in Atlanta for people that are just new watching, and going on vacation.
Yeah.
Speaking of living in Atlanta, we've lived here for 5 years and have never tried this restaurant that I've always wanted to try, because if you're new to the channel, Richard obviously is allergic to shellfish, so we have never been there. I never had the time to go to this restaurant. It's called Juicy Crab.
It's like an Atlanta staple. Everyone here loves this place. Right,
and I always wanted to see what the hype is about.
Right.
I've never tried it, and I've always, my friend, Richard's good friend from high school,
yeah,
Vic, he always knew that I wanted to go there, but we never had the time. We was actually supposed to go in February, canceled that. We just never made it there. So today he called me up and said, Jazz, guess what? I got a surprise for you. I'm like, oh goodness, what could it be? He said, I got a bag of seafood for you. And look what he surprised me with. So
That's a friend.
That's a friend.
That's a friend.
I got in my car. He only lives 5 minutes, like literally less than 10 minutes away from us. Okay.
He said, all you need to do, come pick it up like Uber.
Right.
It'll be right at the front door.
He said it'll be right at the door. I said, you serious? I thought it was almost
like a prank.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, I'm serious. So wow,
She talks about
so
this place
impressed
all the time, and she knows I'm not taking her because I'm allergic to shellfish. So I can like tolerate this because the smell isn't too much, but if I went to the actual restaurant,
it's too overwhelming.
It would just be so fishy in there that I can't sit down and eat.
Yes.
So
let me tell you guys what I have.
Go for it.
So he already picked out picked it out, and I know this is going to be spicy because Vic is Nigerian, and I know he loves the spice. So I got my lemon water prepared. Okay. So we got the black mussels, a lobster tail, the Dungeness crab, the head on shrimp. It got about 3 corns of cob and the red potatoes. I am so grateful. Thank you, friend. Thank you.
We'll remember you when we cook oxtails next time.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, so he's one of the few people, or he's probably the only person we've ever invited over, like, hey Vic, we cooked oxtails.
Right.
You don't invite people to your house to eat oxtails. And when he sat down, he was like, y'all invited me to eat oxtails?
Right.
Yeah, because that's just the type of friend he is. He's such a good friend to the family. Anything my girls need or anything I need him for, it could be last minute, anytime, he's there for us. So we really appreciate that. And then
especially because we don't have any family out here,
Yeah.
we're very close to him like family. So it really is. I'm really grateful because not many people would do this.
Right.
So Rich, what do you have? So because I got seafood, I was like, babe, we got to order you
because she
something.
went all out and she's living her best life. I want to live my best life, right? So if you watch this channel, how do I live my best life?
What
a ribeye steak. So I didn't make it this time. I actually went to Longhorn Steakhouse and I picked it up since she was eating a great restaurant. I wanted to eat a great restaurant. And I got some chicken wings. These chicken wings look amazing.
Absolutely, indeed. I think I'll have one.
I mean, you don't hear me saying I'm gonna eat one shrimp.
You can, please.
No,
try.
I don't want yours. Let's put a barrier up here.
And what else do you have, darling? Oh, you have a baked potato loaded. Put everything on the side.
Right. So I got everything on the side for my baked potato, my sour cream, my bacon, my cheese.
The butter.
My potatoes ready. Oh yeah, that looks great. And I got a nice little salad here. I'm probably gonna eat this tomorrow because I'm gonna throw down on this. So this is probably gonna be tomorrow's lunch. So I'll just put that to the side because I'm really not gonna eat that right now.
So we're gonna start. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry.
We're so hungry.
And like I always say in mukbangs, we don't include the girls in mukbangs at all because it's a lot dealing with toddlers when you're eating.
Right. Well, the thing is, we have this nice meal, and to be honest, this is This is kind of like,
Ooh.
it's hitting or? Oh! You alright? Okay?
I'm sorry. Got the little spice.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh, I can smell the spice on your breath. Wow.
Whoa.
Your breath is kicking. Spice.
Whoa. Hold on.
Is that real?
No, it's not spicy
Oh, it
like
just
that.
hit you. Yeah.
It hit me in the wrong way. I
Yeah.
wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
Let me prepare
Yeah.
myself.
You know,
Okay.
that last mukbang that we did, the beloved sauce, we had the spicy one, and I remember saying that, oh, it's not that spicy. And it's kind of the way it goes down sometimes that it kind of just hits you with the... It's not that it's
That's what just happened to
burning.
me.
Right. It's not a burn like, oh my God, I can't eat it. My tongue is on fire. It was just that... It's like flames going down your throat.
That's what just happened. But that is a juicy mussel. Wow. I enjoyed that. And these wings are good. I told them to fry and crispy.
They did. Oh, these are real good. I'm gonna save some of these for later. Oh.
But I was saying about the girls. The girls are not in. We don't put them in vlogs. But keep in mind, mukbang. I'm sorry. I'm on some food. We don't put them in mukbangs. Keep in mind, guys. The title of this channel is A Rich and Jazzy Life, not a Rain Royce and Rich and Jazzy Life. Wow. So they're not gonna be in every vlog.
Right.
So.
But they're good.
Right.
Because we know our loyal subscribers, y'all love them.
I see in it people like, where are the girls? Where are the girls? I know, like, I almost feel like you guys don't want to watch just me and Richard because you want to see Rain and Royce. But Rain and Royce will be in this vlog somehow, some way, and you'll see how. Yeah, but the reason why I bring up Rain and Royce is because we actually just finished a panel that we did with Brown Girl Diaries. Mm-hmm. And it was called you say it better, Levi Talk Now, right?
Levi Talk Now.
Uh-huh. And it was a 3-part webinar Zoom series where people can come in panel each. I think it's did it weekly, like back to back, and people can come in and you can, if you were viewing, you were watching. We didn't see the attendees, but there was a nice, little crowd.
So a good amount of people in there, and then it'll go on YouTube,
right?
So everyone can watch it.
Exactly. So it will be linked in this bio if you want to watch what we're talking about. But let's give you guys a little intro into what we did before we started doing this today.
So the panel that we're doing today is called Levi Talk Now. And it's for talking to your mixed children. It's for parents that are from, you know, Indo-Caribbean and black. So we're getting on Zoom now. Jasmine's rushing because she got the girls ready. She got herself ready. So
yes, it's a panel, and obviously if you're watching this, it already happened. But maybe I can leave the link to the YouTube channel so you can go back and actually see. It's like a 2-hour panel with different families and stuff, and they invited us to come and speak because obviously Rich is Indo-Caribbean, I'm black, and yeah.
And I want to tell you
talk about how we are planning on raising our children in their lovely Indo-Caribbean black world. Yeah. So I'm interested in doing this and interested in hearing from other families because they said that we're the only family with the youngest kids. So it's nice. It's going to be nice to hear other families with older kids. Yeah. To hear their experiences.
We may learn something.
Right. We may definitely learn something, and hopefully you guys can learn something too by watching this. And we'll definitely leave that link below so you guys can check it out.
I've worked with who have been, and by folks I mean like children and adolescents when I've been doing clinical work and stuff like this, is questioning what right do I have to this identity, right? If I don't look a certain way, can I claim this identity, right? And I think that
wait, I don't mean to cut you off, but how's the sauce? Like, I don't eat shellfish, but I've eaten it. And I know it's all about that sauce that's supposed to make it. I mean, if it's the juicy crab, I assume the juice should
sauce
be good.
Is good, but it ain't messing with my girl beloved sauce, to me, in my personal opinion. The sauce is very good. It's spicy. I'm not sure exactly what this sauce is. I have to ask Vic what he ordered.
Right.
But man, it's good. It's good, but it's not it's not Beloved sauce. Good.
Really?
Yeah. Beloved got something going on there. And people, I'm surprised that people say they don't like it. I don't like some people that say that they don't like sauce.
Right.
I enjoy Beloved sauce. It's very good. And I made this nice and hot. Nice and hot. I like my food with the steam coming out.
She's one of those people that
I want to go.
there's no other way to put it. She wanted piping hot.
Yeah.
Every time.
If my food is not piping hot, put it back in the microwave.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I want the food. I want the food.
But she'll tell me stuff like if I'm heating up her food for her.
Show them what I do.
It to her.
Show them what I do with the hands. Give me an example.
Huh?
Show them what I do with my hands. When I touch the food, I say it's not hot enough.
Yeah, she's like, if I can touch it, it's not hot enough. Or sometimes I'll take it out the microwave and she see I'm about to head in her direction, and she's like, no, that food's not hot enough.
I can tell.
Like, no, that need to be hotter. All right. Me personally.
Don't get me wrong. This sauce is hitting. This sauce is hitting. Sorry.
Really?
It is.
So it is really good.
It is very good.
Okay.
It is very good. It's spicy. Okay, but I'm sure that's the level of
What about
intensity that
flavor?
he chose. But the flavor is very good.
Like, all right. Forget about Beloved. What about like just compared to other seafood places?
Babe, I've never been to no seafood places.
How come?
I make all my seafood balls at home. I don't have, first of all, if I go to a seafood place, it's either when like, I haven't been to a seafood place in a long time.
We haven't had no family in town for a little while, too.
You know when the last time I've been to a seafood place? When Shannon was out here, the nanny, and we went to the place across
Papago?
no, across from that place. Let me think. The guy's very popular on Instagram. It's gonna come to me.
But that's the last time you went to a seafood place.
Yeah, it's gonna come to me. It's something crab,
That's good.
of course. I just can't think of the name of it. But that place is very good. Woo!
That looks great.
Wow.
All right,
That
I'm
does
ready.
That look nice and that look nice.
I can't let those juices go to waste. You know what I'm saying? I'll get that on there.
Ooh.
Wow. Just give us a second here to get a little bit of food in us, guys. We'll talk in a minute. Hope you don't mind. This smells so good.
Oh, it's kind of good. But let me tell you, I can't think of the name of the place. Okay, I know it's somewhere in Midtown. I just can't think of the name of the restaurant right now. It's not coming to me. I'm like, and then watch when as soon as the camera goes off, I'm gonna say, oh, that's the name of it. Maybe so it's end. But anyway, it's in Midtown. It's a crab place, and the guy's very popular on Instagram. The place is very good.
If she thought of it, by the time I edit this video, the name will appear here now. If I just put my hand up and nothing happened, that means that she never thought of it.
Or Richard forgot to edit it in.
No. Nice try, but no.
But I would recommend that place. I probably think that's like one of the only places I did go to when we first moved out here. Like right after we moved out here, I went to Benzino's crab place, but that place closed down. His place was good. It was like a little like take and go kind of place.
Didn't he have two of them? Or two locations?
I'm not too sure, but I know I went to one in like I think it was Marietta.
Yeah, I think he had opened a location in Midtown.
But I enjoyed his crabs. His crabs was very good.
Oh man.
But let's get back to with the video y'all just that clips you just watched. I thought it was great. I really am appreciative that they asked us to participate. Me being a black woman, Richard being an Indo-Caribbean man, and us having mixed children and speaking on a panel, and talking to, they were, you know, people that were mixed just like our girls from Indo-Caribbean and Black, and hearing their experiences growing up.
As adults.
Adults.
They're adult kids now. So they're not kids, they're adults. And so they grew up, and it's almost like, I don't want to say it's looking in the future of Rain and Royce, because obviously they're not Rain and Royce, but it gives you a glimpse of the struggle that Rain and Royce may encounter. And I think some of it we knew, most of it we would, it would have been our guess. So it kind of confirmed a lot of things for us. It also...
Right, because we also talk a lot, Rich.
Yeah.
We communicate a lot on these things.
Yeah.
So when it comes to us, like, as a surprise, like, what, that happens, you know?
Right. Yeah, I think
we're very open and real and with each other.
Yeah.
About things that's going to happen in the world. And I think that's important, especially if you have children of two different backgrounds. If you're watching this right now and you have children of two different backgrounds, you have to understand that and I said that during if you actually go back and watch it, I don't understand what it is to be Indo-Caribbean. Richard doesn't understand what it is to be Black. So our girls are going to understand what it is to be both, and having to learn about two different cultures, and maybe feeling torn to go to this side, or
like
torn, feel like they have to
yeah.
choose a side. And I don't like that. I don't like that they, like, society is going to, you know, going to make them choose a side, basically. You know what I'm saying? People is going to look at them when they get women and say, that's a Black girl, or that's an Indian girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
there's like one that they'll be perceived more than the other. And
I want my girls to embrace, like I said, both of their cultures, because I want them to say, I'm a proud Black woman. Okay? As much as they say, I'm a proud Black Indian. Why should I have to diminish one or choose one over the other? You know? You're beautifully blended. And I said that somebody asked the question, how will you plan on teaching your kids as they go to school? Because I already know with the area that we live in, I highly doubt there's going to be an Indo-Caribbean and Black girl or guy in their class. There may be Indian kids, there may be Black kids. We may see them mixed.
The chances of them running into
slim.
someone who's Indian and Black, Caribbean, American, slim.
Very slim for where we live. You know?
mean, if we lived in New York,
they're gonna find.
they would be meeting people like them all the time. But we don't live in New York, so.
So, your mom said, when they do go to school, how do you plan? And it's all about, one, you as a parent. It all starts at home. Just like we talk about racism starts at home. Okay? You instilling confidence in your children starts at home. You putting positive messages in your child's mind every day. I tell you, my kids are some confident little toddlers, okay? Well, preschool toddler. Rain, you can't tell her nothing. She is very confident.
There's nobody more confident than Rain.
Okay?
We're not confident like Rain. I mean, that's the level.
I don't know where she gets it from.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Rain is on her own level of confidence.
And I hope that she keeps that up.
Yeah.
Because no matter who, everybody could sit here that's watching this right now and can say, my confidence has been knocked down growing up. Who hasn't? It's part of life. Who's confident? Hasn't. But I hope that as she grows into womanhood, she keeps that level of confidence. And you know, Royce, she sees what Rain is doing and she follows into her sister's footsteps, and it's really nice. But you know, it all starts at home with you inspiring, talking with your children, and asking them what's going on in school. That's
a lesson for every child. That's not just specific to them, because we don't teach them that because of them being mixed. You know what I mean? Right. That's in general, we would be.
Right, I'm full Black, and my parents instilled a lot of confidence in me. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with race. You could be purple, okay? Right. It's all about you.
You got to be comfortable
as a human being. You need to be comfortable in your own skin. There is a lot of adults out there that are not comfortable in their skin, and that's why we see so much hatred. That's why we see so much anger, so much pain from people. You know, it all starts at home. Everything starts at home. You wasn't born in a box on the street. everything you grew, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you grew up, it's whoever you have to teach you, you know, it starts there. So you guys got to do your part, you know. And I'm not a perfect parent, you know what I'm saying? We've only been parents for 4 years, almost 4.5 years, and we're learning,
trying our best.
Right, we're trying our best. We're learning as we go along. I'm not saying follow us, do everything that we're saying. We're not parent gurus. We mess up, we make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely try our best to give our kids the best life that they can have, and you know, be able to look back and say, my parents really did put their best foot forward. That's all I want for my kids, you know? It's for them to grow up to be great young women in the world and do something great with their lives, you know?
So like another, so the big takeaway from the panel was that we felt like it was very important for people to discuss the history of your family. And I made a big point of discussing the history of your family with your loved ones, parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, whoever in your family has the history. You discuss those things because you want those lessons to be passed on. You want the history to be passed on. You don't want a situation of where you just don't know where your grandmother came from, you know? If you know where your grandmother came from, talk about it. It's not a secret, you know? Every once in a while, you need to bring those things up. Kids need to know where their grandparents came from and their grandparents came from, if possible. You know, as far back as you can. And when families don't talk about those things, then the information gets lost. Like, on my dad's side, I've lost my dad and both of his parents over the last few years. And because of that now, I can never go back to them and get that information more. I wish I would have had more information from them. And I just won't.
That's so good.
You know, that information is gone. I've been able to get some from like my uncles and stuff like that on that side, but it's not as much as I could have gotten from my grandparents. And I wish I would have. I guess I was also younger and not really thinking about it, but
yeah. And
I didn't have kids. But if I could go back, I would definitely ask more and try to learn more, because it's just it's information that's lost, you know. And Jasmine could speak, like, you know. So what I'll say is, Caribbean people, we are a little bit bigger. Most, not all. I think in talking about the culture and where we came from and this and that, and for Jasmine, who's African American, when you're African American, Black American, there's a lot of lost culture. A lot of culture, yeah. There's a lot of lost history, not culture, but it's like
not
erased.
Culture, history of our erased. People. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously our ancestors are slaves, you know, so they didn't want us to know about our lineage, you know. If I remember my sister did the ancestry, it tells us you're Togo, from Togo, the Congo, and all these other places, countries in Africa, and like, but it doesn't give me exact details. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't tell you nothing about your family.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you like, oh, John Washington, oh, whatever. Okay, it doesn't tell you any of that type of stuff. You know, names were changed for slaves.
Right.
So how could we know all of this? Right. So I think it's try to get as much information as you can. Like, you know, where your great grandparents are from. You know, where did they live? You know, who are their family?
And you know, we have a lot of subscribers that watch this channel that is the grandmom. So, you know, my message to you would be, share the stories of your family with your kids and your grandkids, and don't, you know, pour out all the information you have to them, because one day you won't be around to tell the story, you know, everything, you know. There's just some stuff that when you're not there, no one else is going to tell the story, you know. Talk about how you grew up. Talk about what the conditions were, where you grew up, specific stories. Those are so important, and those are so appreciated. Sometimes they're not appreciated when someone is
alive and walking around in their house every day.
Right. But if you put those stories out there, one day they will appreciate those stories that you told them.
Yeah, definitely.
So, in the other takeaway is we were able to listen to, like we were saying, the adults who grew up mixed, and it also kind of confirmed how you go through a period of a struggle of what am I? It's an identity type of struggle, and they really all stressed. So there was 3 of them that really stressed the importance of how much they wish they would have been exposed more to everything. So I think that shows us that we're doing right by trying to expose them to a lot more. We expose them to a lot of her culture and a lot of my culture. Like,
and you guys see it in the vlogs.
If you take a road trip with us, which, I mean, sometimes we vlog a whole road trip. You should listen to the music on our road trip. The mix is so everywhere. I mean, we start off driving. I normally start driving first, so we start off driving soca music, and then they fall asleep, and I might go into a little podcast or something, and then Jasmine's turn to drive. She's got 90s R&B on, and then
well, I'm playing old school Stevie Wonder. I'm playing old.
So she goes even more back, and no one at no point is like, "Oh, I don't want to listen to this." You know, we just keep driving and playing. We all appreciate it. We both love each other's music, and we'll get into. Then there's a lot of mutual stuff like Michael Jackson.
Right.
Most mutual, like Caribbean people love Michael Jackson. African American people love Michael Jackson.
Everyone all over the world loves
Everybody
Michael Jackson.
loves Michael Jackson. So you run into that too. But you know, it definitely shows us how much we circle around everything.
Yeah, but besides the music, the food, you know,
Right.
obviously learning about Black American food, soul food. Richard learning about teaching our girls about having them try out different Caribbean dishes and stuff, you know, and us also, besides the food, you know, the music, the traditions that we try to do during Christmas. Richard playing his parang and, you know, all different things that you grew up doing.
Yeah.
And things that I grew up doing as a Black girl, you know?
If anything, maybe they're lucky, you know, that they get to have like 2 worlds.
Right.
You know?
And that's something I was stressing them. No, does that make you better? No, it doesn't make you better than anyone.
No.
Never will I ever teach my kids that they're better than anyone. Okay? But that makes you so unique. And unique is beautiful. You know?
Yeah.
So if you have a child of different backgrounds, and let's say your partner is not in their life, try your best to educate yourself on your child's other culture.
Yeah, you still want to expose your kids to.
You still want them to, because that's what makes them who they are. You know, still give them that. So they know, okay, mom, or if you're a single dad, really tried their best to help me learn about my other culture. And one of the young ladies on there was speaking about, from what I understood, both of the young ladies, their moms are Indian and their dads are Black. So the moms did not know how to take care of their hair. They got frustrated because they had big curly hair and stuff like that. And one of them said, don't ever put any chemicals or straighten it. I was like, well, girl, well, I already know that. But, you know, but yeah, no, to hear their experience, cool. It was, you know, to hear that, you know, they really went through a struggle with, you know, their hair, and they wanted to have straighter hair because they got frustrating for them because their mom, you know, obviously mom is the one who's doing your hair, didn't know how to handle their hair, you know.
Yeah.
So
it was really great, guys, to hear. We appreciated it so much. We just enjoyed it so much. We were so happy to be a part of it that because we learned a lot more than anything else. You know, it was just really great to listen to. So yeah, we will try to leave a link. We'll post a link to the video when it is live, so you guys can check it out too.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we're on there. So.
Right. Right. Just in case this vlog comes out before they make their YouTube vlog, come back to this vlog if you really are interested in watching, and then it will eventually be in the link.
We can post it like how we post the pictures.
Oh yeah. Right. And we'll tell you guys. Yeah.
We'll post it like that.
We'll make a post of it.
All right, you gotta talk because I about to eat this bone. You know what I'm saying?
So away from that.
I'm trying to rip
How
it
was
with
your
my
steak,
hand.
by the way? You tore it
You
up.
know, I don't know how they do it. Like, I mean, I think I make a pretty good steak, but this steak is like, it cuts like butter.
Well, one, Rich, they're not using steak that's bought in a grocery store.
Yeah.
You know, we're buying our steaks from a grocery store. They're not like aged steaks or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, these are like
And the way
next
that
level.
they cook them with the grills and stuff.
All right.
What was I gonna say? So guys, I had something amazing happen to me. And if you follow us on Instagram, you already heard this story, or on Facebook. But I'm gonna tell it to the people that do not know the story. The other night, Richard and I were having our mommy daddy time, enjoying each other, enjoying our time together in the living room, on the couch, watching TV, having cocktails, and
Sounds like mommy daddy time is about to be interrupted right now. So we try to let them work it out first. But at some point,
I don't know how well they can hear that. But I'm just going to keep talking because if they need help, they know how to come down here.
Jerry, see, the thing is, they say when they need help. This is like fighting over a doll kind of thing.
A toy.
Yeah.
You're in my space.
Yeah.
Stop talking to me.
It's not like I'm in distress.
No. Parents know.
Yeah.
Anywho, and as we were watching TV, I seen this big spider crawling up on the wall, and I was like, "Oh, Rich, get it!" He went and got the vacuum to get the spider, and because our vacuum does not seal, he had to dump it. So he went outside to dump it, and when he came back in with an Amazon Prime box, and like threw it down on my legs. I here's your box. I'm like,
Well, it had your name on it.
yeah, it had my name on it, but I'm like, I didn't order anything off Amazon, and I actually been doing good. I have not ordered anything on Amazon in a long time, surprisingly.
3 days.
Because when this pandemic first started in March, I was going hard. Every day ordering stuff. I have really slowed down with the Amazon boxes. No?
You know what I do? I order all my stuff, and if I don't need it, I click, the option for your Amazon day. The delivery day. I make it like Friday. So on Friday, I'll get like 5-6 items, if anything.
Oh, you order stuff.
But you be having stuff coming here every day.
No, but baby,
Except for the last 3 days.
no, it's been like for like the last, I would say, month.
Okay.
I've been doing really good. Anywho,
It might feel like a month.
he threw the Amazon box down and he was like, here's your box. And I'm like, I didn't order anything. So I opened it up and I'm gonna just let you guys watch the video. So I start like screaming. You see right here? You see the cost? $220. That's how much I paid for these Jordans. Let me tell y'all. I opened the box. Oh God. The Jordans. Wait. Do y'all see these Jordans? Do y'all see how these Jordans match my decor? Do you see the Jordans? Do y'all see how the Jordans match my decor?
It looks like somebody went to Hobby Lobby to make these Jordans. Like,
wait. Richard, you bought me this? I'm up here screaming, up here kissing, like just all excited.
you wasn't kissing.
Nah, I was going to give you a kiss though. And then he said, no, I didn't. Richard's very sarcastic. So can you guys believe it? my Jordans that was missing since November, whatever date is the Saturday after Thanksgiving 2019, has been missing for all those months, and they just appear on my doorstep. Where were they? I don't know. I am so thankful. God is good, really, because I was refunded by Foot Locker because I ordered them through Foot Locker. I wasn't able to get them through the Nike app.
How much were those? You remember?
They were $220. The sneaker itself was $220, but by the time you paid the tax and stuff, it comes up to, it was like I would say it was close to $240 I paid for those sneakers.
Wow.
Okay, those are like a exclusive pair. That's why they're a little bit more than the average retro Jordan. So I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And like, who doesn't want a pair of free Jordans, and especially a pair of free expensive Jordans, you know?
We're gonna look nice with that.
So we don't know when we're gonna wear them, but now I'm here tonight.
Ready.
But we're ready. We're ready. We were ready when I first ordered them, but now we're even more ready. So I'm really happy about that. Whew. And that was a really, really cool. Has anything ever happened like that to you guys? You got something?
Sometimes, like, you're just blessed, you know? Sometimes good stuff just happens.
I mean, this week has really just been full of blessings. And you got to look at the little blessings. Look at here. I got my Jordans come to me. The blessing of the panel and just hearing people's experiences and life experiences and us sharing our experience as parents. The blessing of this juicy crab, thanks to our friend Vic. Whew. And of course, the blessing to wake up every day. We have our health, have our children, have a home.
Yeah.
Food in our belly. Little things like that you quite often forget to thank God for.
Some of this everyday stuff is not so everyday.
Thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. He don't know that. But anyway, he's heard it before. It's actually a disco song. It's not even it's a gospel. The lyrics are a gospel song, but it's a complete, like, they played it in the club in like the 70s or whenever that 80s when that song came out.
Kirk Franklin, but in the disco time.
Sort of, I guess. I don't know.
I guess no, he's straight gospel though, right? Yeah. He don't be playing in the club.
I don't know, but it was like a song that people would really like dance to at a party with a drink in their hand.
Oh, okay.
Everybody black know that song. If you don't, where you been? Seriously, that's played at all the black functions. But anyway, back to being thankful. Thank you. I'm really, really thankful. And I just want to come on here and tell you guys to be grateful for God's blessings, you know? Be grateful for the little things. Yeah, we all somewhat, I mean, I think they're working on their way of shutting back down Atlanta again.
City of Atlanta is going to be shut down again. By the time you watch this vlog, you're probably on quarantine. That's possible.
But there's a blessing in everything, guys.
Miami's locked back down. Well, the bars, anyway. You know. Yeah.
And what has been your experience, babe? Working at work. Like, is it getting crazier?
Oh.
I know people want to know.
Yeah, so, yeah, a lot of people, I know it's hard to just rely on the news because there's the whole thing that your president has made you aware that the news is fake. So people now don't know what they should listen to. So, like, for a person that's really in the hospital, I could tell you last weekend we prepared ourselves to have a few extra patients come in and be admitted to the hospital for COVID-19. And we more than tripled and quadrupled the number. So,
quadrupled?
Yeah, we went from, we had prepared a few extra ICU beds and 5 to 10 extra beds on the floor, and we end up using up an extra, a whole extra unit for ICUs. We end up using up, just know that we used up a whole lot more beds for COVID patients. Yeah.
So, when you say you move these people to another unit, what happens to people that are not in there for COVID?
So what we try to do is we try to keep the COVID patients by themselves, and that's really to minimize the risk of a person who's there for something not COVID, non-COVID. Right. We don't want to give them COVID, you know. So the truth is, if we have precautions in place so that we can take care of both of those populations.
Right, I'm about to say, yeah, how is that happening?
So in an ideal world, everything should be like, this room is COVID, this room is non-COVID. We go into the rooms and we should not be exposing one to the other. But just because of that small percentage of anything going wrong, or hey, you know, maybe it caught on my hair, I don't know.
Caught on your hair?
Caught, you know, like the actual virus. Let's say it's caught up in some part of me. Then I don't have to go into a room with a person that's non-COVID, just in case. Maybe I got it.
But like, as the workers there, you said this room is COVID, this room ain't, this one is, this one's not. How is the workers not?
So the thing is, we try not to do that. So we try to have an entire unit dedicated to just COVID. So that, this way we minimize the risk for people in the hospital who don't have COVID. Because, you know, the last thing we want to happen is for you to come into the hospital for a regular pneumonia, but then you leave with pneumonia and COVID-19. You know, that's not the goal. So that's how they try to do that. So when they say they opened up another unit, what it is usually that they're converting a unit that was already an established unit into a COVID population. Does that make sense?
No, it makes great sense.
It's good sometimes for people that don't work in a hospital. The people that work in a hospital, 100%, everything I'm saying makes sense. But sometimes it's, when you don't work there, it's good to get a little insight.
There's a lot of people that have no idea what's going on, you know?
Yeah. It's good to get insight, I think. You know, I don't like to make the channel, let's talk about COVID and scare you to death all the time. But sometimes it's good to get a little insight. So the insight is last weekend, which was the 4th of July weekend, there was definitely a huge spike in Atlanta. And because of everyone going out and partying their butts off in Atlanta, there probably will be another spike. So now, did you guys see, if you followed the Shade Room, you did, but did you guys see that in Atlanta, they put a pool, like a full, not like a kiddie pool, a full-blown indoor swimming pool.
In compound.
In the nightclub compound, and the party looked like the party of a life. I mean,
it looked like they were in Vegas at a pool party.
I wanted to be there. It looked like the best time you could ever have at a nightclub. Full-on pool party.
It was too much turn up for me.
Actually, to be honest, at this point in my life, I'm not about that life.
No, I'm not about that life, but it was quite funny to watch. And then also quite sad, like, come on, y'all, come on.
It was, it was crazy. It was crazy. If you haven't seen it, just look it up on the internet. You'll find it. It's very easy to find.
If you were there, leave a comment below.
If you were there, you wildin'.
Ooh. I don't know how people feel comfortable with being in a club dancing up on each other like that.
In a pool party. Inside
during
the
a
club.
pandemic.
In a pandemic. It's wild. It's wild.
But a lot of people just feel like it's like, a lot of mentality is we all gonna get it. Which they said 80% of the population is more than likely going to get it. Is that what they said?
Yeah.
So a lot of people's mentality.
I don't know if that's the number, but.
Right. I don't know the exact number, but they said the majority of people are going to get it. That's what they say.
But that's the same thing, like, okay, we're all gonna die. But that don't mean I'm gonna go run in front of a bus.
Right, exactly. You want to take precautions and,
right.
You know, like, it's crazy. And plus, just because you see these 100 people get through it fine and cure themselves at home, that don't mean that you're going to react that way. You don't know how your body's going to react to it.
We have those struggles too, guys, the same as you, where we see everybody out having a good time, and we sometimes sit back and we're like, are we paranoid?
Right.
You know, like, is it us?
You know, we try to keep, like, Rain and Royce had a job. I had to take them to their job, so they you know, had their photo shoot. Of course, I went there with the mask and stuff, and it was I mean, you know, it was a very small, intimate group. So
Yeah.
they did their job. They put their mask on and went right back home.
Yeah.
I bathed them and we're good.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like, yes, is it realistic? Can we stay in our houses forever? No.
No, I mean, you don't want to live in complete paranoia, but you don't want to be reckless at the end of the day. Not yet. You know, it's too early to be reckless.
Yet.
No, I'm saying, and in terms of how much you're out there doing, it's too early to be reckless.
Right, I mean,
you don't be reckless when the numbers
you
are rising.
had to be up in the club and the pool shaking your behind.
Some people act like, you know, not going out in 3 months feels like 3 years. It's only 3 months, guys. It's like 12 weeks. It's not that long.
Yeah.
You know, so I keep saying this, and I have to keep saying it. You know, if we all just did the right thing, then the numbers in the United States would not be the highest in the world.
Well, Richard, that's like saying if we all this is why I hated group projects. If we all did the same amount of work on a group project, we all can get 100. Like,
Yeah.
you know, this
But
is a
there's
group
always
effort.
those people who want to skate. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All people that want to cheat their way out. Wow, that piece of meat. Did you see how that thing
I see how all of a sudden when you had a moment mid sentence. Wow.
Let me tell y'all.
So
I don't got no time for no crab cracker. Only time I use a crab cracker
somebody
is when
said
I can't
that in the comments one day.
Yeah.
Somebody said
I
something
know,
like,
because I know somebody gonna say that.
girl, go get a crab. We have it.
We have crab crackers.
Yeah. She's not
Ever
interested
since
in it.
I was a child, I've grown up eating crabs. I've never used them. Listen, she got good insurance. If I see crack, she's gonna get them fixed.
We're gonna get her gold one. We'll have you looking real Caribbean out here.
Gold too.
Gold tooth. And we're like, for sure his wife is Caribbean.
No, but the trick is to do it in the backside teeth, not the crack.
Oh my God, can you
teeth.
imagine cracking your front teeth? Like an idiot?
People. I wonder what doctors see in the emergency room. The madness, like they.
I mean, you wouldn't go to the emergency room for a cracked tooth, would you?
People are just not that bright. A lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's one thing I can tell you, like, as a nurse. Shout out to the emergency room nurses, because I can't do it. Oh, my God.
No.
I can't do it.
I would think it's exciting.
Oh, it is not exciting.
I would think that
Actually, it's too exciting.
First of all, you were saying how you need to be kept on your toes. That was like what you said, right? You like to be kept on your toes at work.
Yeah,
You don't like to get bored.
But like to certain levels, though.
Because I was like, why don't you work on like the easiest thing to do? Like when he was just like working as a nurse, and I was like, why don't you pick like the easiest for like, why don't you go take care of babies? Like, or I mean, that don't get me wrong. That's not to shade anybody who works on the mother baby unit, but something that doesn't require people talking back to you, fighting you, kicking you,
And mother baby, they definitely talk back to you. Those moms, imagine hormones. Think about it.
Oh, yeah, true. Well, the babies don't. You just get to hold them. Yeah.
It sounds. So that's what people think like when they go to nursing school and then they start working on those units and they're like, oh my God, this is terrible.
All right.
So, I think we're kind of gonna wrap this vlog up then.
Yes, let me just finish this last long.
Go ahead. You gonna save that for tomorrow, or you gonna body all that?
I think I'm gonna finish this long.
Okay.
You know, now let me tell you what I think of juicy crab.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my first time trying juicy crab.
Let me just say, Longhorn, it's kind of standard in terms of steakhouses. It's pretty good because you won't pay $50 for a steak, but the quality of your steak you get is pretty up there.
Your meal was $25.
$25, right, for the steak, right, for the ribeye steak. Now,
and the two sides. The sides come with it.
For $25? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, sometimes we will compare Longhorn to Outback, and I think the steak itself is better, and it's better overall at Longhorn. Outback has an amazing steak. The wings there are the absolute best.
Best wings ever.
Kookaburra wings. If you need to know what to order, Kookaburra wings at Outback, the best. So that's that. It's pretty good for a regular chain
Not break your
steakhouse.
pocket.
Right. It's affordable and it's a really good quality. It really is a good quality. It's always going to be better than what you can make at home, like we discussed before, because them aging it and taking care of it and having their own butcher and the whole nine, you know, and just the whole process.
One more paper towel, babe.
So,
Please.
in case I never gave you a review on Longhorn, there it is. I even slid a review of Outback in there. She getting ready to talk. You good?
Yes, I'm.
Are you gonna wipe all that food off your mouth?
Listen. I'm quite. Is it on?
No, but they probably can't see
No,
it.
because they see it. They be saying, "Oh, you gonna wipe your mouth?" I'll be seeing the comments. Jasmine, you didn't feel that food on the side of your mouth?
Let me see. I got you.
It was off. Stop playing games with me.
Go ahead.
Anywho, I enjoy juicy crab. I definitely will go and dine in at the restaurant. I enjoy the amount of food that I received. Obviously, I think at that type of restaurant, you order it per pound.
Okay.
Like you'd be like, let me get a half pound of head-on shrimp and stuff like that. I have looked at their menu before.
What you was doing looking at a menu?
Wishing and hoping.
Wow.
And the sauce, the sauce was good. Now this, I'm sure this is like, I'm gonna call Vic and ask him like, is this the spiciest one? But I can tolerate it because I can tolerate spice. If spice ain't for you, I don't know what sauce this was, but it was good.
I'm sure it comes
spicy.
in levels.
I'm sure absolutely it comes in levels. Juicy crab from a, what do we do? 1 through 5? A 1.
No, we do 1 to 10.
1 to 10, I give them an 8. I'll give them an 8.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
I
good.
give them an 8, definitely. And maybe my experience will be even better when I go there in person. So
True. Coming straight from the pot.
Right,
Might be a difference.
Right, it might be a different experience, you know.
I can tell you the steak is better straight in the restaurant than at home. I could say that.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Right. But we haven't gone to dine in. So I'm appreciative of being able to have this meal and have conversation with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching us eat and have conversation with you. We hope that we didn't bore you. We hope that you watched the entire vlog and got some insight from us.
Hope that you at least had a sandwich or some crackers while you were watching this vlog.
Right, exactly.
I would hate to know that you watched this whole vlog and you just sat there and thought about food.
And one takeaway that I hope that you get from this vlog is definitely to be thankful for the smallest little thing that you have going on in your life. Okay, every precious moment that you have here on earth is something to be thankful for. Don't take it for granted. Okay, guys. Well, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this vlog, please leave us a comment below. Share it with your friends and family, guys. Help us grow. Make sure that you're subscribed. If you're sitting here right now and you're not even subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Press the subscribe button so that you know, so that you stay up to date with Rich and Jazzy.
Don't forget the like button.
Oh yes.
Don't forget
the thumbs up button.
Thumbs up. Don't be cheap.
Right. Don't be cheap.
It doesn't cost you nothing.
Right. It doesn't hurt.
And you won't be hurt. I promise.
If you're watching this on your TV, and just pull out your phone or your laptop and go back, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, say hello. Say, if you're a person that always watches us and never comments, promise you we'll have a conversation with you. Please leave us a comment. We really appreciate it. We like interacting with you guys. And another thing, we make sure that we try to go on live as well on YouTube at least once a week. And I think after we're done with this, we might go on live.
We might. Let's do that right now.
Yeah, we'll go on live and we'll talk to our good friends that like to join us, because we like to just do surprise.
It's always the night owls.
Right.
It's 11 p.m. right now.
Right.
So
it's always the people that are up late. We always do them late around this time, mainly on Thursday or Friday evening. So yeah, definitely check it out. Alrighty, guys. Well, until the next vlog, continue to live
a rich
and jazzy life.
Bye.